Hi, this is Deborah Weaver, and now that we've finished with the PJ set, we can go ahead and fill it with a nice seamless animal print that I have taken from my animal snake print seamless swatch set. Um, anyway, we're going to go ahead and plug these in. They already are seamless, and you should already by now know how you can edit the colors and change the colors however you like. So it came in the natural, and I went ahead and made it with a blue print. So since everything basically here, you can see that they're already on here as well as some other colorations that I was working on. They're already in the swatches, so all we have to do is click on the part of the body that we want to fill and fill it. We can look at the scale here and decide whether we want to make it smaller or keep it the same size that it is. I'm going to go ahead and make it smaller, so we're going to do that, you hit the S key, and when you hold down the tilde key, it holds the shape, but it allows you to squish the design and make it smaller. So if I want this to be a really small ditzy, I can change it like this. Okay, so now once I have the overall size, I can go ahead and start eyedropping on the size scale that I already have. When it comes to a print like this, you don't necessarily have to rotate the prints. Like normally you would rotate this and then hold the tilde key down and rotate it to be in a different direction. You can see that it does make the sleeve look different, so I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway, even though it's not 100% necessary. Hit the R key, rotate, and you can see from the shape of the square the direction that you want it to be. I'm going to go ahead and eyedrop on that side over there. I can say here, look, why don't we play around with some solid colors. Let's go ahead and get our shape back up, or actually we can come in here and in the edit colorway see what the code is on the color. So when we go into edit the artwork, let's see if it'll give us the background. So the background is this blue. I'm going to go with this pink shade right here. See this code? If I copy it, I'm going to go ahead and copy it here and then close this back out. Come to the solid here, we'll click on that and delete what's there and paste that new code. Oh, it's actually didn't turn out to be the right shade. Okay, well, we know that it's supposed to be pink. Well, it says it's pink right here, but it's not showing up pink on the page. Where is that coming from? Let's see if we make it a little more extreme. Okay, something's up. We have to come in and see what is the deal with the way the colors are set. They're in gray values for some reason. I don't know how that happened. Let me just go ahead and eyedrop on the print to begin with. And then now from here, I'll go in and change it. Here's that pink code. And now it looks pink. When I hit enter, nothing happens. So I'm going to give myself a square of it because that's the color that I want. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with this, but I figured it out there. So I could make that color, and then I could come in here and make this that blue color. But we can see here that I didn't do the expand appearance on that last version, so I'd have to fix that. I could do it here though. So I'm going to go ahead and pick my fill just by eyeballing the blue. It's a nice light baby blue shade right in here. Let's make it a little bit lighter. Even more so. There we go. I'll stick with that. Okay, so we can go ahead and eyedrop on this because this is the same. These pieces were already expanded. And then we can see here how you can add the piping in a contrast color, whether it's blue or whichever shade of pink that you like. This is a nice standard template for a button front PJ. Okay, so on all the pieces that we didn't, we'd have to expand the appearance, and then we could go in and we'd have to now grab that blank light white or whatever shade background and put that on the blue. That'll give us our blue on the pocket. Let's go ahead and just eyedrop on what we want, and let's just move it over so we know that we don't really care whether it matches or not. And we want to make sure that they don't try to match it. It'll cost us more. Again, back to these, we'd have to make sure that they were all expanded. So we go ahead and expand the appearance, and then we can go in and do the same thing with the blue. We have to make sure that we're grabbing that background though that's way in the back. This one. Turn it blue. And the same with this side. Let's get that piece. Turn it blue. And then here the last piece that we have are the lapel. And the color from this point here. Snap. And then the last two for the front are these. Let's get the back neck in there from here, and then we know that on this piece in the back we're going to take the opacity down to about a 40. This is a dark print, so that should be okay. Okay, we can make the back neck binding in either the same blue contrast color, which might be nice. We could change it to twill tape or anything else. I don't really like how this pink color came out, so I'm going to just go ahead and put it back in the print. I think it's better that way. Okay, so there is the top. The bottom's going to be really quick because that's just a simple fill and going in and making the drawstring that same baby blue color, which we can do in a couple of ways. Let's go ahead and grab on this blue and find out what the code is. Here's the code. Let's copy the code, cancel it, come in here. Because this is all a piece, these bows are usually joined. As soon as you get to the bow aspect, by ungrouping everything in sections, there's the bow. You can go into edit the colors, and it just should give you the black and white only. So we can come over here and drag this over and say that we want to double click it into the color place and then change the color. Here's where we're going to put in that blue code. Say okay, and it did not change. Okay, so it didn't work that way. Let's go ahead and do it one at a time. Here. And now that we have it and the baseline with the same stroke, we can go ahead and just drop it into the color. And that other version works sometimes where you can just do it all at once, but for whatever reason this time it's not that big of a deal just to come into each piece and fill them separately. Got that round aspect and then the under cross into the buttonhole section. Okay. And there you go. There you have your front in a fun print. Okay, thanks.